Don't take it, Danny.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. GA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Miller. He's out there with Curry. Anthony is out there with Whiteside. And for the Bucks, they've got G. Johnson is out there with Mason. And it's Jerry Stackhouse. And it's Goodrich in at the point. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. And things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. And it's Miller Bennett.
Love it, love it.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Stackhouse. Mason for three. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Goodrich against Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Mason with the ball for Milwaukee. That's tipped. Here's Johnson. Anthony against Mason. Outside for Curry. The tray. Drills it from outside.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gasol passes to Stackhouse. Here's Johnson. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
The pass to Milw. He's guarded by Johnson. Curry outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together. They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Whiteside kicks to Anthony. It's up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Great patience. from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Mason, the pass to Goodrich. Outside Gasol. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus he can block your shot with either hand.
They recover it. And the Spurs with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. He's guarded by Johnson. That one good for 2.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Gasol missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They get it back. Gasol with the steal. Right wing. Mason for 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Whiteside. Anthony's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. Winning college those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sampson's checked in, and it's Beasley in for Johnson. San Antonio also making a switch. George is checked in.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Oh, good on the 3. Bucks trail by 12. Back to Goodrich. He kicks to Stackhouse. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Beasley. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Stackhouse. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Beasley against Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And we'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Payton's checked in for Goodrich. Spurs leading by 14. Curry kicks to Milw. Offline with his 3. And Beasley has the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. No good from Payton. The Spurs have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. A pull-up. That one a little long. Spurs shooting it very well as they shake off the rust here early. 54% for the field. Anthony looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Anthony. Duran, he's checked in for the Spurs. So Anthony nails both of them. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Peyton passes to Stackhouse. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. And the Spurs with possession. Curry kicks to George. Here's the 3. Peyton gets the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
No good from Stackhouse.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Stackhouse, defended by George. No good from Stackhouse. Miller, that's for 2. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So with Anthony sitting on the bench, this is the lineup for Maurice Cheeks. They've got Curry. He's out there with Milw. Duran out there with Paul George. And it's Capono in at the power forward position.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Bucks trail by 20, and it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Curry against Goodrich. Here's Banks. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Spurs leading by 20. Outside Curry. Knocked away. Stolen by Mason. Here's Goodrich. Lays it up and banks it in. Goodrich has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bucks. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Curry outside. Curry Johnson grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mason against George. Mason the pass to Johnson. Outside for Gasol. Off target from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Spurs leading by 19. Outside Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Anthony's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Passes to Mason. Back to Goodrich. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Anthony on the wing, beyond the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Goodrich dishes to Mason. Goodrich against Rondo. High arcing shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Banks. The 17-footer goes down. Banks has got 4 points this quarter.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the 3 and the painted area.
And the 3 off target. And it's Mason with the ball for Milwaukee. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Rondo. And here is Anthony. Drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got 9.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. Hit those all day long. David, thank you. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night. That free throw, no good. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sampson's checked in. B comes in for Johnson. Jerry Stackhouse is checked in for Mason. And it's Payton in for Goodrich. And the second free throw, good. Spurs leading by 23. Rondo kicks to Anthony. Front pass the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Beasley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rondo with the steal. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Rondo against Payton. Pass to Stackhouse. Back to Payton. Down low. And Anthony sends it back.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Outside Banks. On its way from Beasley for 2. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Spurs leading by 23. Now here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. And here's Anthony from the arc. A rebound by the Bucks.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Banks. And it's good. 2 points. Banks has got his third basket of the night.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Anthony in the corner. Takes the 3. Sampson pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Taken away by Anthony. To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Banks kicks to Stackhouse. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Milwaukee making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Duran, he's checked in for the Spurs. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Payton outside. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync. The difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around and it's striking.
And Shaq, what do you think about Milwaukee?
I know teams love to rely on the 3 these days, but you got to know when to get away. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. When you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Johnson is out there with G. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse. Then it's Goodrich. And it's Mason in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Spurs leading by 20. Anthony left side. Out to Miller. Right side, the pass to Curry. Rob. Now Stackhouse. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bucks passing it around. On the wing, Goodrich. Covered by Milw. Nice move. He stepped back and catched it up.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Curry looking around. There's the pass to Milw. Anthony in the corner. Over Mason. Rebounded by the Bucks. Gasol's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A 3-ball. No good from Stackhouse. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here's Curry. That's good. It's Milw with the assist. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up over the D and in.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Offensive rebound. Mason. Kicks it to Goodrich. Johnson at the elbow. Pass to Mason. 6 to shoot. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Mason's got 5 now. Curry against Goodrich. Outside Anthony. Curry with him. He's got 5. Miller with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Larry Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
A good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful. And, you know, after that tremendous collegiate career, Stackhouse came into the NBA with a ton of buzz, and he has not disappointed. He's an offensive force to be reckoned with.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for San Antonio. Paul George comes in for Anthony.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And they get it back. Curry against Goodrich. And the call will go against Houdini. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
His struggles from the field continue. Yet, they still hold the lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson kicks to Mason. Here's Stackhouse. Rejected by Whiteside.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Here's Gasol. Trying to get open as Johnson. And finally they hit one.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Outside Curry. Looks for Miller. Gets it to him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Timeout called the Bucks.
And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks DYNASTY.
Milwaukee making a switch. Sampson's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Hardy's checked in. Bucks trail by 15. Pass to Mason. Here's Stackhouse. The dish to Sampson. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And here's Hardy. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Goodrich. Pass to Mason. Here's Sampson, covered by Smith. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And the Bucks with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now Mason, he has 5. The pass to Stackhouse. Buries the long-range jumper. Stackhouse has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Here's Hardy after the basket by Milwaukee. And Miller throws it down hard.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Bucks trail by 14. Goodrich dishes to Gasol. The Bucks working the ball around. And the rejection by Smith.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
George looking over the floor. Out to Miller. From the arc. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
And it's good for 2.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And the Bucks with some changes. Banks checked in for Mason, and it's Payton in for Goodrich. Miller, that's for 2. And he stays with it. Anthony against Payton, and they call an illegal screen here.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Banks against Milw. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Line for the Bucks.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. 44 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Miller's got 14 points for the game.
That's his 2nd three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Goes up at the stripe, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Gary Payton.
Well, Payton likes to work up close and personal with the basket, but boy, he can stretch it out when he needs to.
Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
It's deflected. Anthony in the corner. Back to Miller. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Miller is out there with Curry. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Durant. Curry's shot is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Curry against Payton. Passes it to Banks. And Miller with the block. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Payton looking it over. Shoots. San Antonio with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Anthony finds Miller. The shot. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Launches it. No good from Stackhouse.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Milw. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan.
There's Goodrich. Five to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
San Antonio making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 19. Mason looking around. He dishes it to Sampson. He kicks it to Mason. Anthony with the block, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Spurs leading by 19. Left side Curry. Pass to Miller. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Mason, the pass to Stackhouse. Looking to end the run. Can't cash in from close range.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Stackhouse. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Back to Miller. The three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Mason against Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. And he overshot that one, missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
No good from Stackhouse.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Over to the left wing. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Then for the Spurs, Smith checked in for Whiteside. Green comes in for Anthony. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Curry. And so Griffin will break it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And the pass to Bay. Left side, Griffin. Back to Bay. And again, the Bucks miss.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Now here's Rondo. Bledsoe with him. And it's Miller picking him up. Beasley with a clean look. With nobody on him. He carries the jumper.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by the Spurs.
Outside, Green. Three-pointer. They get it again. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for B.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
So it's the Spurs now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Spurs working the ball around now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal.
It's on A.J. Griffin. First free throw is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Capone's checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Williams. With some arc. And the rejection by Smith. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Green passes to Capone. And they recover it. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
A solid playmaker. also has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Rebound by Williams. Tipped away. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Good luck.